So many of you asked me about baking, its tips and tricks, how to start baking at home, what are the equipment required, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to talk about each topic one by one in my coming videos. I'm going to do a series of videos where I'm going to talk about these various steps or things about baking. So hello people, welcome back to Bake Trail with Utkarsh, where baking and gardening is the only solution to all the problems. Before starting the video, if you like the video, then do comment below, hit the bell icon and subscribe to my channel. So all of us love baking. I though personally love baking. Following recipes, making desserts, cake at home, cake for birthdays, cake for kids. It's fun, right? But how many of us know what baking science is? What is the history of baking? And how should we go about it? So today in this video, I'm going to talk about what baking is and about the history of baking. So personally speaking, I started baking when I was 18 and the first thing I baked was a cake as usual. So when did you started baking? Please comment below and tell me. So baking is a method of preparing food which uses dry heat, and it is usually done in an oven, or it can also be done on a open stone or a hot stone. So while baking, what happens is the heat transforms from the surfaces of cookies, cakes and dough to its centers. It helps the batter or the dough to be cooked and become a baked or the final product. As the heat travels, it transforms batter or dough into the final baked products, and it also creates a firm crust from outside and a softer inside. So if I talk about the history, the first evidence of bread was occurred in Egypt around 2600 BC. Yes, you heard it right. It was 2600 before Christ. When people took some wild grass grain, soaked them into water and mash it to make it a broth like paste. Then they cooked it while by pouring it over a hot stone, and that's how they produced their first flat bread. By 600 BC in Greece, oven was constructed. It was more or less like a wood fire oven, and it allowed batch baking. By that time, people were not aware about the flours, so they used to use very rough blends and unrefined flours. So what happened was some people just left the dough outside for days, like 2 days or 3 days, and the dough started to develop a wild yeast into it. So what is wild yeast? Types of yeast I want to talk about in my next video. And they left a bread outside, and what happened was it started developing wild yeast within 2 days, and they noticed that the bread has increased in shape, become more lighter, and smells also good. So they started baking that over a hot stone, and they noticed the bread which comes out is more flavorful, is more light. It's not that dense, it's porous, the smells good, and that's how the concept of wild yeast come into the nature. Slowly and steadily, when people started realizing the importance of yeast, they also noticed that the fresh yeast or the yeast can be developed from the fermented grains which is used for beer. So that's how yeast come into the play, and people started using yeast. So as the time passes, during the Middle Ages, people started adding honey and dry fruits to produce sweetbreads and cakes for celebration. This led to the invention of rich and dense breads or cakes which are used for Christmas cakes, as Easter cakes and wedding cakes. So somewhere during the end of 17th century and the starting of 18th century, the cocoa powder and sugar come into existence, which allowed the development of finer baking. And in the on the starting of 19th century, people started developing recipes, following them, writing cookbooks, and started sharing their recipes with people. During Middle Ages, baking was a luxury that only few people can enjoy. The rich people used to eat fine floured wheat bread, and the poor people used to cut their teeth on rye or black breads. As the 20th century progressed, relative health, education, and travel changed people's perspective towards food. Now people wanted to cook food and eat good food. And that's how baking became popular. Chefs started sharing their pictures, their baking recipes, and everything, and people who wanted to bake food or dessert at home can do it with an ease. So that's it for today's video, and in the next video I'm gonna talk in depth about flours, kind of flours, its characteristics, and how we're gonna use it in baking. So if you like the video, then do comment below, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon. And don't forget, I come up with my new video every Sunday, Wednesday and Friday. So keep baking and keep gardening. So baking is a method which uses dry heat and so baking is a preparation the